Greetings, I'm Aeron Celestine bin Samat and I'm going to present my case study role of warehousing while I'm doing my WBL work-based learning on Bunsi Borneo Sdn Berhad or Honda Service and Center Sabah. Okay, without further ado, let's jump into the presentation. First, we start with introduction. What is role of warehousing? Warehousing and the storage of goods play a vital role in the company supply chain. Not only do warehouses provide safe and secure storage around the clock, but they also allow storing of the company goods in one central place, making planning and organizing the inventory in the company much easier. Next is the issue of inventory system of Bunsiu Borneo, Sdn Bhd. What I found, the issue that has been exists in Bunsiu Borneo, Sdn Berhad is all the SP0 Winter 20 engine oil drums were stored just near the bulk oil section. Some of the engine oil drums were exposed to the sunlight. Extended exposure to sunlight can cause oil to suffer accelerated oxidation and may lead to shortened drain intervals. On a molecular level, the long-chain lubricant hydrocarbon reacts with oxygen in the presence of sun's ultraviolet or UV radiation. To simplify for better understanding, the engine oil drums SP0 Winter 20 were directly exposed to sun, which could lead to shortage of the life mileage of the engine oil. Let's say SP0 Winter 20 has a 10,000 kilometers of life mileage. It could reduce to 9,500 kilometers of the life mileage or 9,800 kilometers of the life mileage of the oil. And then when all the engine oil has been sucked into the bulk oil tank 2000 liter, all the empty engine oil drums will be stored at the side of the parts disposal rooms. Some of the engine oil drums were exposed to the natural environment such as rain, and then because the engine oil drums were exposed to the natural environment such as rains, it could cause a water collected on the engine oil drums, which could lead to mosquito breeding because of the water collected on top of the empty engine oil drums. Next is this. I'm going to present the procedure of inventory stock receiving in Bunsi Borneo, Sdn Bhd, or BSB, Sdn Bhd. These are the procedure when the parts controller receiving the inventory such as parts, lubricants, and other inventory in the company. First step is the parts controller will make an order by filling the order parts form. And then step 2, the parts controller will send the parts order form to Honda Malaysia Sdn Bhd, and then Honda Malaysia Sdn Bhd will receive the form, the parts order form, and then they will process the order and will set the specific date for the delivery of the inventory to the company. And then step number 3, by the day of the delivery of the inventory, the parts controller will receive the all the ordered inventory, such as parts, lubricant, and other type of inventory by the delivery man. And then the parts controller will check the packing list and the cargo receipt that has been received by the delivery man. And then step number 4, the parts controller will count and check all the inventory that has been received by the delivery man. And the parts controller will open each box to ensure the inventory that has been delivered is right according to the parts of the form. And then step number 5, or next step, is the parts controller will fill the document, the cargo receipt or the delivery order with signs, name, date, and time of the delivery. And then step number 6, or next step, is the parts controller will return one copy of the cargo receipt or the delivery form to the delivery man. And then lastly, the parts controller will declare all the inventory that has been delivered has been received in the company and will be declared in the system by using DBM, or dealer business management, or SAP, system analysis program. And then next, I'm going to explain the procedure of inventory storing in Bunsi Borneo, Sdn Bhd, or BSB. These are the steps. First step is the parts controller will separate the inventory, such as parts, lubricants, and other type of inventory, according to the order type and the location of the inventory. Step number 2 is parts controller will bring the inventory to a specific location according to the parts. And then step number 3, the parts controller will confirm the location label of the inventory, and then the location label must be tally or must be matching with the inventory that will be stored in a specific location. Next is our step number 4. The parts controller will store all the inventory in a specific location. Step number 5. If necessary, the parts controller will update the bin location according to the inventory type. And then last step, or step number 6, the parts controller will declare stock in all the inventory to the DBM or SAP, dealer business management or system analysis program. And then next, I'm going to present my suggestion for improvement in the company. The improvement that can be suggested was to build a shelter for the engine oil drums, to be stored in a place that was free from direct sunlight exposure and rain. When the shelter was provided for the engine oil drums storage, the quality of the engine oil SP0 Winter 20 will not be affected and mosquito breeding at workplace can be prevented. That was all from me. Thank you.